Some people have a gift, a light inside them that brightens the world. It's not something you can fake or force. It's a genuine warmth that draws people in, making even the darkest days feel a little bit lighter. These rare individuals have a way of making us feel seen, understood, and, most importantly, less alone. Steve Bridges was one of those rare souls. His smile was infectious, and his presence, whether in person or through a screen, made you feel like you were catching up with an old friend. He had a way of making everyone feel welcome, no matter who they were or where they came from. If you've ever scrolled through TikTok or Instagram, you've probably laughed at one of his videos. Steve's humor was the kind that cut through the noise of social media, relatable, honest, and always delivered with a twinkle in his eye. He didn't just chase trends, he created moments that stuck with you long after you put your phone down. Steve had a knack for turning everyday frustrations into moments we could all laugh at together. Whether it was the chaos of parenting, the awkwardness of daily routines, or the little mishaps that make life unpredictable, he found the humor in it all. He reminded us that it's okay to laugh at ourselves, and that sometimes, laughter is the best way to get through tough times. He wasn't just a comedian, he felt like a friend who understood us. Steve's videos weren't just about jokes, they were about connection. He listened to his audience, responded to their stories, and made everyone feel like they belonged. In a world that can feel isolating, he built a bridge to bring people together. His passing on October 15, 2025, at just 41, has left millions in shock. The news rippled through his community, leaving a sense of disbelief and sadness. It's hard to imagine social media without his laughter, his kindness, and his unique perspective on life. Steve built a community of over 2 million by being real, not just funny. He shared his highs and lows, his triumphs and struggles, and in doing so, he inspired others to do the same. His authenticity made people feel safe to be themselves, flaws and all. He created a space where we could all laugh at life's little absurdities. His videos became a daily ritual for many. A moment to pause, smile, and remember that we're all in this together. Steve's humor was a gentle reminder that joy can be found in the simplest moments. The news, shared by his wife Chelsey, is a profound loss for his family and for all of us. Behind every video was a loving husband and a devoted father, someone who cherished his family above all else. The outpouring of love and support from fans is a testament to the impact he had on so many lives. Behind the screen, he was a devoted husband and father to 3 children. His family was his anchor, and he often shared glimpses of their life together, moments filled with laughter, love, and genuine connection. Steve's legacy lives on in the hearts of his wife and children, and in the memories they created together. Steve's legacy isn't about numbers, it's about the millions of smiles he inspired. He showed us that laughter can heal, unite, and uplift. The joy he brought into the world is immeasurable, and it will continue to ripple outward for years to come. He connected people from all walks of life through laughter. No matter your background, age, or where you lived, Steve's humor was a common thread that brought us together. He reminded us that, at our core, we all crave connection and joy. His light, though gone too soon, will keep shining in the joy he gave us. Every time we share a laugh, remember a funny moment, or comfort a friend, a piece of Steve's spirit lives on. His legacy is the happiness he sparked in all of us. We'll never forget the happiness he brought into our lives. Steve Bridges may be gone, but the laughter, warmth, and sense of belonging he created will echo on, reminding us to cherish every joyful moment and to share our own light with the world. Steve's comedy was rooted in the everyday. He found inspiration in the moments most of us overlook, the way we fumble for our keys, the awkward silence in an elevator, or the chaos of a family dinner. For Steve, these weren't just ordinary experiences, they were the raw material for his art, the foundation of his unique comedic voice. He didn't need wild setups, just sharp observation. Steve was a master at noticing the tiny quirks in human behavior, jotting down ideas in a battered notebook or on the back of a napkin. He watched people, listened to their conversations, and turned the smallest details into comedy gold. His POV videos made you feel like you were right there, living the awkwardness or chaos with him. Whether it was a cringeworthy encounter at the grocery store or a hilarious misunderstanding at a party, Steve's camera became your eyes, pulling you into the scene and making you part of the joke. He captured the little details that make life funny, a look, a sigh, a perfectly timed pause. His facial expression spoke volumes, and his timing was impeccable. Steve knew that sometimes, the funniest moments are the ones that happen in silence, in a single raised eyebrow or a dramatic pause. Watching his sketches, you'd instantly think, "That's happened to me," and share it with a friend. His humor was universal, connecting people through shared experiences and making us all feel seen. It was the kind of comedy that sparked conversations and brought people together, even if just for a moment. Steve's authenticity set him apart in a world of online perfection. He wasn't afraid to show the unfiltered, unpolished side of life. His videos felt real, like a friend letting you in on a private joke, and that honesty made his work resonate even more. He found humor in the messy, imperfect parts of being human. Steve celebrated the little failures and awkward moments that most of us try to hide. He reminded us that it's okay to laugh at ourselves, and that sometimes, the best stories come from our most embarrassing moments. His characters were flawed, relatable, and hilarious. Each one felt like someone you knew, a neighbor, a coworker, or even yourself. Steve brought them to life with a mix of empathy and wit, making every sketch feel fresh and familiar at the same time. He gave us permission to laugh at ourselves. In a world that often takes itself too seriously, Steve's comedy was a gentle reminder that it's okay to be imperfect, to make mistakes, and to find joy in the chaos of everyday life. Each video was a tiny, perfectly crafted story. Steve paid attention to every detail, from the script to the editing, ensuring that every second counted. His sketches were short, but they packed a punch, delivering laughs, insight, and a sense of connection in just a few moments. Millions kept coming back for that genuine, honest laughter. His videos became a daily ritual for many, a quick escape from stress, and a reminder that humor can be found in the simplest things. Steve wasn't trying to be anyone else. He made us all feel a little less alone. His work was a celebration of real life, with all its ups and downs, and it made us feel connected, even through a screen. That's what made him more than just an influencer. He was a true storyteller, weaving humor and heart into every moment, and reminding us that the art of the everyday is worth celebrating. Steve's magic was in the characters he created. With just a look or a prop, he became someone new, always believable, always funny. From the deadbeat boyfriend to the overzealous salesman, his characters felt like people we knew. His child at the pool or housekeeping manager sketches were instant classics. These weren't just caricatures, they were spot on, detailed, and unforgettable. Chelsey, his wife, was often his comedic partner, adding authenticity and fun. Their chemistry made every sketch better, and fans loved seeing them together. Their joy in creating was infectious. You could feel it through the screen. Chelsey wasn't just a sidekick, she was essential to the comedy. Their partnership was built on laughter and support. Watching them was a glimpse into a loving, creative marriage. Together, they made millions of people happy. Steve's most cherished role was at home, as a husband and father. Married to Chelsey for 16 years, they raised 3 kids together. His family was his world, and his greatest inspiration. The laughter he shared online was born from a home filled with love. Steve was present, engaged, and deeply involved in his children's lives. He worked hard on his health, determined to break the cycle of early loss in his family. He wanted to be there for every milestone, every moment. The real Steve was the opposite of his clueless characters. He was attentive and loving. His greatest legacy is the love and joy he gave his family. His sudden passing is heartbreaking, but his devotion endures. The joy he brought to strangers was only a glimpse of the joy he gave at home. On October 17th, the world learned of Steve's passing through a brave video from his wife, Chelsey. She shared the devastating news with raw emotion, thanking fans for helping Steve live his dream. His passion was making people laugh and supporting his family through comedy. Chelsey's words reminded us that our support truly mattered to him. She and her children are grieving alongside his fans, finding comfort in the outpouring of love. This shared space for grief is a testament to the community Steve built. Chelsey wanted everyone to know the real Steve, the most attentive father and the best husband. Her tribute painted a picture of a loving, dedicated man. It's a portrait his fans will always cherish. Through her words, we see the heart behind the humor. It's fascinating how comedians can be so different from their on-screen personas. Steve played the deadbeat boyfriend or lazy employee, but the real man was the opposite. Chelsey made it clear. Steve was dependable, loving, and attentive. He poured his heart into his family, not just his comedy. The characters were just costumes. His true self was kind and genuine. This contrast shows his incredible talent and empathy. Steve understood human flaws, not because he shared them, but because he cared. Colleagues echoed this. He was a joy to work with, passionate and sweet. He was a master performer and a wonderful person. We'll always laugh at his characters, but it's the real Steve we'll remember most. His kindness and devotion set him apart. That's the legacy that matters. The news of Steve's passing sparked an outpouring of grief and love online. Fans from around the world shared how his comedy helped them through tough times. Healthcare workers, parents, and retail employees all saw themselves in his work. His community is now rallying to support his family, with a GoFundMe campaign providing comfort and security. Thousands have donated, showing the impact Steve had on so many lives. His social media pages have become living memorials, filled with messages of gratitude and support. This is kindness in action, a community giving back to the family he loved. Steve's legacy is not just laughter, but the real connections he built. The love he inspired is his greatest gift. Steve's talent was bigger than social media. He was just breaking into Hollywood. In 2024, he earned an IMDb page, and in 2025, he made his film debut in the horror comedy Infernal. The role let him blend humor with high-stakes action, thrilling his fans. Director Eric Mathis called him an incredible talent and a joy to work with. Steve's positivity and professionalism made him stand out. Tragically, his film career was just beginning. Infernal is now both a celebration and a reminder of his lost potential. We're grateful for the glimpse of his big-screen talent. He achieved a dream many never reach. That's a powerful part of his legacy. As we gather to say goodbye to Steve Bridges, we find ourselves reflecting on a life that touched so many hearts in such a short time. The outpouring of love and support at this memorial is a testament to the impact he had on everyone around him. We remember the remarkable legacy he built in just 41 years, a legacy woven from laughter, kindness, and unforgettable memories. Steve's journey was filled with moments that brought people together, whether through his humor, his warmth, or his unwavering support for those he loved. He taught us to find humor in the mundane, to see the lighter side of life even when things felt heavy. Steve had a unique gift for turning ordinary days into extraordinary ones, simply by sharing a joke or a smile. He showed us that laughter is a bridge that connects us all, breaking down barriers and bringing people closer together. Through his wit and infectious joy, he reminded us that happiness can be found in the simplest of moments. His videos and comedic moments will continue to bring smiles for years to come, living on in the hearts and screens of those who loved him. Each shared video, each memory retold, keeps his spirit alive in our daily lives. But Steve's legacy is about more than just laughter. It's about love. He poured his heart into his family, cherishing every moment spent together, and making sure those around him felt valued and seen. His greatest accomplishment was his family, and the bonds he nurtured will last for generations. The love he shared with his children, his partner, and his friends is a testament to the kind of man he was. Chelsey's heartfelt words gave us a window into the man Steve truly was, present, attentive, and loving. She reminded us of his gentle spirit, his patience, and his ability to make everyone feel special. She urged us all to be kind, to cherish our families, and to follow our passions with the same dedication Steve did. In honoring his memory, we are called to live with more compassion and purpose. The best way to honor Steve is to spread kindness and joy, just as he did. Call someone you love, share a laugh, and let the people in your life know how much they mean to you. Be the reason someone smiles today, and carry forward the light that Steve brought into the world. Steve spent his life spreading light, lifting others up, inspiring hope, and reminding us all to find joy in every day. Let's keep that spirit alive. Though his time with us was far too short, his impact was immeasurable, leaving a mark on every life he touched, and a legacy that will never fade. Thank you, Steve, for all the laughter, the love, and the memories you gave us. You made the world brighter, and your light will continue to shine in all of us. You will be deeply missed, but never forgotten.